Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the Domaru Butai, and I will be cracking on with the red first, and I'm going to be doing that as a one part gore red from the game colour range and 1 part water. I'm going to do a thinner sort of glaze over the white for the red first, see how that comes out, and then I will paint in the sort of the red tone if it comes out too pink, basically. Just in the deeper areas to maintain any light and shadow as best as possible. So get that done, I'll be back with you in a mo. There we have it, there's the red put in. I've just been sort of glazing it in places. I still have to touch up some highlights, but it's come up reasonably well highlighted, and you'll notice that on the sword blades here, I've just, not blades, scabbards, sorry. I've just done a wet in wet heavy orange from the Vallejo game extra opaque range, because it's just the orange I had to hand, and I used that just to create a wet in wet fade on the scabbards, and as you can see, quite a lot of the highlights come out. I still think it will need another tier of highlighting. It just seems to be the way of these things at the minute. So there's the red on. Next though, I'm going to put in the black. So I'll be using, again, I'm going to take a paint and thin it down. No, in fact, I'm going to use an ink, and I'm going to thin that down for the black parts. So I'll get that done, and you can see what it's like in a minute, or a few seconds for you. Well, we have it, inked in the black. This kind of very thin glaze, it leaves all the detail showing through. I'm pretty happy with that. It might not even need another tier of highlighting. Also, I just have to you can just see the way it's brought out the effects in the leg. I suppose it's musculature from the heavy powered armour. And then also you just got the hilts of the sword painted in. So next I'm just going to be cracking in extra little details. I'm going to do these pouches and the holster for the pistol all in. I'm going to go with an olive drab, I suppose, and again I'll thin it out, and I will let the underpainting do the hard work for me. So I'm going to get that done, and I will catch you in a moment. Pouches, holsters, and also using the green on the can't remember what they're called. The baldric hangers, I don't know. Can't remember the name of the cords that they wrap around for tying the swords onto the belt. Apologies, I will find out. So next I'm just gonna start touching the colours. So I'm gonna put in the eyes in blue. I'm going to put in the comm logs in the fluorescent orange, and then I think that'll be this stage done. It's actually been pretty fast, pretty easy. I think it'll still need some highlighting and development. I mean, again, you can leave stuff painted to this level if you like. That's absolutely fine. It's certainly game table worthy, I think. But trying to go the extra mile. I'm thinking about painting some stuff on the arms and on the shoulder pads and stuff, but that'll be one for the future. So I'll just get these bits and pieces done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Catch you in a second. So final details are in. We've got the comm log in here, comm log in here. Just turn him up so you can see. Just got his eyes in blue there. Decided that for contrast's sake blue would be good for the armour. The hilt of the sword here is now, I've just blocked it in blue grey, and I'm going to do a grey tone kind of silver effect. And I've done the 1 part yellow, 1 part skin wash ink mix with 1 part water for the handle on the pistol. Yeah, that is this dude done for the minute anyway. That's all of this kind of coat done. So the next one for the Domaru Butai will be finishing off final details, final highlights, and any ridiculous paintwork I decide to try and do. And you can see I've been thinking about doing the sun with the rays coming off on his shoulder pads. Partly because I'm not keen on this dark contrast light line. I mean, I could clean it up by painting it whiter, or I was even thinking about filling it red, but I haven't quite decided, and that would be part of finishing. So like I work like this a fair bit, where I kind of make stuff up as I go along. I have a basic uniform, and certainly with the Keisotsu Butai, I try and keep the colour scheme completely regular, because they're regular soldiers and they'd all be issued the same uniforms. And this Domaru Butai is a little bit different in that if you buy the set of Domaru Butai, they all have big leg plates here, which would be equivalent to historical Japanese armour. In some respect, it'd be like the skirt off the Domaru. So I hope it's been some use to you, and remember to enjoy your painting. Have a good one and take care. Bye bye.